Townsville's 106.3 now. If you've been watching Australian Idol, you know we've got a Townsville girl in the top 10, Kim Cooper, and we've got her on the line right now. Hey, Kim.
Good morning.
Hey, now, congratulations on making it so far. I think you're fantastic. Definitely the standout. I mean, I may be a little bit biased, but, you know, you ooze charisma, you take over that stage, and, you know, you've got heaps of confidence, and yet you're not arrogant in the slightest, and it's often hard to get that balance, isn't it? Or at least to be perceived.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So that's a lovely compliment. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's definitely a hard balance, and it's lovely for you to say I'm getting it right. I don't think I'm an arrogant person at all, but on stage I definitely do feel at home, and perhaps it's that sense of feeling at home that you know makes me look very confident. But I think being in the competition, I don't have an arrogant attitude towards the comp whatsoever.
No, and you certainly haven't come across that way at all, and yet you do have that confidence, and the judges keep talking about that as well. Look, were you nervous about being in the bottom three last week?
Being in the bottom three, it was like a brush with death. One of the producers came backstage and said, like, you need to perk up. You look like you've seen a ghost.
Yeah,
like,
you looked shocked.
I was. It was, you try and mentally prepare yourself, but everyone had told me how well I'd done last week. I suppose you always think when you're being in the bottom three, it's going to be when you've sort of had a bit of a bad week.
Yeah, and you just weren't expecting it at all. Maybe everyone got complacent, you know. They thought that everyone else would vote for you because it was a good performance, and they just didn't bother voting or something like that.
Yeah, look, I'm not quite too sure. I suppose all I can do is just try and focus on this week and putting 120% into getting this week right and doing a performance that will make people pick up their phone and vote.
Well, this week is the 80s night, which I absolutely love. What song have you chosen for that?
I can't actually tell you, but I'm doing a song by Kim1.
Oh, okay. So you have to keep it secret, the name, because I noticed you're on one of the morning shows last week and you said Lady Gaga, but you couldn't say Just Dance. So that's the case for all the contestants, is it? You can say the artist, but not the song? Look,
I don't know. It's a bit sort of weird. They tell us not to say, but then sometimes it ends up getting out, and I'm not really too sure. I think it's just better to be safe than sorry so I don't get beaten by a producer, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, being 80s night should be a bit of fun. I'd say there's going to be some crazy outfits as well.
Yeah, I haven't seen what the boys are wearing. I'm worried sort of Stan's a bit of a practical joker, so you might be seeing short shorts and knee-high socks or something. God, who knows?
Could be interesting. How do you get on with the other guys, and all the other contestants behind the scenes? You're really competitive. Are there any secret romances or any goss you can say?
I wish I had got. Actually, I'll tell you a funny story. We do actually get along. Everyone's been saying we're the best group. We've got no weird cliques, nothing like that. It's such a supportive, happy environment. All the crew have commented on how good of a year this is this year. But last night, a few of the guys went out, and it was James and Toby and Stan and myself at home, and Tim, and we live in like a 4-story mansion at the moment, and we play hide and seek for about 2 hours in the mansion. Not my usual Friday night antics, but it was so much fun. There were so many places to hide. It was the best. So we all sat around because we were so bored, and Stan sat around and said, "Man, let's play hide and seek, eh?"
You think of the young idols, out there partying at the clubs, practicing your dancing. There you are, playing hide and seek in the 4-story house.
I know. We all thought it was hilarious. A couple of the guys went out with the cast from Glee, and we all, cool. A couple of us stayed home and played hide and seek.
Great. Well, look, can't wait for tomorrow night. And Townsville, you've got to get behind Kim. Don't think that everyone else is going to vote. You've got to vote. We've got to keep Kim in the competition.
And it's so weird this year, you can only vote between 7:30 and 3 a.m. on Sunday night. So it's hard. A lot of people wake up on Monday morning and go, we'll vote, and they can't vote.
Late. Yeah.
I think everyone's still getting used to the system. Yeah, that short window. So.
All right, best of luck for tomorrow night. Thanks, Kim.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Townsville.
That's Kim Cooper, Townsville's 106.3.